We were the Bulldogs in those days. Is this an appropriate time to talk about? I was a cheerleader in those days, and one of the things I want future generations of Sun Devils to know that they come from a long, proud line of Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs in those days were, as I said, we were kind of the country cousins, always struggling for status, and so we came from a long line of Bulldogs that really grew up on the wrong side of the tracks, and were as mean as junkyard dogs, you know, when provoked, and there was more than enough provocation from the U of A. They were constantly putting us down, and our chant was 1-2 beat the U. Their derisive response was 1-2-3 beat Tempe. They did everything in their power to keep us localized. They were the university. Very jealous about the fact that the capital, which they wanted, when the 13th Territorial Legislature created both ASU and the U of A, what the people in Tucson really wanted from that legislature was for the capital to be returned to Tucson. That was a proud old community, you know, a century before Phoenix was anything. And they didn't get what they wanted, but at least they got the university. The capital eventually came to Phoenix, so there was a lot of jealousy over that, but they never wanted to share this idea of university status with anyone else. So it was a long, hard struggle in connection with that. So the old Bulldog yell, I'll demonstrate that for you later, but it was a very visceral kind of a yell. It wasn't this intellectual ABC type stuff. The year that the yell that followed was called with an A, and it was with an A, with an A, with an Arizona, and it ended Arizona, Arizona, Arizona State. That is, we were constantly reminding people, hey, we serve Arizona. We're not just a little small town school. I don't know if this is a convenient time to talk about this, but when we finally indeed did beat them in 1950, very convincingly in football, to our dismay, the Arizona Republic had this headline. Yeah, the fact, it illustrates the fact that even though the Sun Angels, now this was in 1950, the Sun Angels had been formed. Prior to that, the big boosters group were the Town Cats, that is the Arizona Town Cats in Phoenix. We held pep rallies at the Fox Theater, the matinee services on Saturday afternoon, trying to get Phoenix interested in supporting ASU. But that was a long, hard struggle. And it wasn't until after the war, really, that they began to identify with ASU.